once they do, everything becomes, I guess, a lot uglier. But I did want to ask you though about, you said if you were giving advice to the Kremlin, what would you tell them about the intentions of Washington regarding the negotiations? I mean, where are the negotiations going now?
The negotiations are a dead end. They're not serious. The United States is not serious about actually concluding an agreement with Russia. If they were serious, and I would, I'd suggest to President Putin at your next meeting with Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner, say, look, if we're going to have any chance of these talks succeeding, we're going to need some concrete measures, demonstrations by you that you're serious. And that means number one, name an ambassador to Russia that's a serious person that we know is going to have direct access to President Trump. Number two, suspend all prohibitions on direct flights between Russia and the United States. That has to end. Three, end all restrictions on Russian consulates being able to be opened in the United States to facilitate travel between our two countries. Four, return the assets, the Russian property that has been seized from our diplomatic missions in New York and Washington, D.C., and lift the restriction on our diplomats being able to travel. Do those four things, and then we'll know that you're serious about talking. Otherwise, we're not going to waste our time. See if the United States does that. I don't think they would.
Well, yeah, because I often think about the negotiations they had with Iran, and Trump was making point how they're making great headway right before they launched a surprise attack on Iran. And well, if you're sitting in Moscow, you can't help but to, as Trump brands himself the peacemaker and how he's got great relationship with Putin and they're negotiating, they will get an end to this war. They're 90% done. You can't help but ignore that the war planners behind this are mainly American generals sitting in Germany. It's CIA operatives who are behind attacks on Russian refineries, on Russian ships. It's nuclear deterrent. It's American weapons launched by American contractors, guided by American satellites, targets picked by, again, American intelligence. And of course, all the Trump's argument that we have to put all these mass sanctions, pressure countries to stop trading with Russia, such as India. The talk that we have to